Adventurer, please come in. Are you just returning from having a drink? I first perceived you as a young, ambitious upstart, seeking to rise above their station. But it seems Lady Jarette saw something more in you I may have overlooked. So, what brings you to me? For you, I can spare the time. Let's be frank. The lives of Serendians have changed little under Calphion's rule. His Grace has always been a king to his people, and I'm merely ruling in accordance to his wishes. Recently, due to issues with our finances, we've had to raise taxes. Rest assured, it's only a temporary, but ever since that war, since our defeat, Serendia has been robbed of the opportunity to grow stronger as a nation. Our country may have lost the war, and our king his crown, but the victors did not strip us of our autonomy. While we may appear free to politic in our people's best interest, Calphion continues to chip away at our rights. Take the Black Crystal extraction mill, for instance. The Black Crystals hold the potential to make our nation a political superpower, yet we are not even allowed to study and research them. Calphion crushed us because of those Black Crystals, and now they're taking them from our lands too. I yearn for my homeland to become a country of greater strength, a country that won't be infringed upon by foreign nations. The first step will be to reclaim the rights to the extraction mill. With those resources, we will be able to accomplish even greater feats. It won't be an easy task, which is why Serendia needs more talents like you. If you agree, I plan to introduce you to His Grace tomorrow. If you view it as just another slick politician's rhetoric for the nation, I too am a citizen of a defeated country. The horrors of war were an unavoidable fate for my family as well. Indeed, my youth was a hedonistic blur of boozing, womanizing, and gambling. After the war, my life changed. It's not the most exciting tale, but would you care to listen? My father was once Lord Constable of Serendia. Then one day, he was exiled. He was accused of deeply offending the king. As the scales tipped, I lived recklessly. I wallowed in the arms of a woman named Roxanne. Alfonso, ever earnest, had eyes only for Princess Jarette. I wished him the best. Then, suddenly, the Princess of Calphion, who was married to one of the princes of Serendia, died. Calphion pinned the blame on Serendia and waged war against us. In the ensuing war, my father was killed. Consumed with anger and grief, I enlisted in the army alongside Alfonso. I still remember the moment I reclaimed my father's sword from the blood-soaked battlefield. We were on the cusp of victory when Princess Jarette was taken hostage. Alfonso proposed the formation of a rescue party. His intentions were clear. He wanted to make a name for himself, elevate his status, and win the heart of his love. However, it was I who ended up rescuing the princess locked in the tower. Alfonso, unable to contain his eagerness, wounded his leg. The rescue operation did not go as intended. General Cliff used me as a decoy to escape with the princess. As a strategist, it was the obvious choice. I was left to survive by the skin of my teeth and return to hiding. Upon my return, I learned Serendia had been defeated. The king had surrendered and was now a duke. The Calphion army then swept across Serendia, reducing Monvedel to ruins as a stark example. Then I began courting Jarette. Alfonso, in shock from all that transpired, went into seclusion. A year later, when the Duke returned from the war tribunal, Jarette and I pledged to marry. In that moment, the sole survivor of a crumbling family became the heir to an entire country. Shortly after, I became Grand Chamberlain, overseeing affairs of state in the Duke's stead. Now, with unfettered access to our nation's secrets, I learned of everything that had occurred during the war. My parents passed away while resisting Calphion's attack on the Western Front. That tragedy was avoidable and born entirely from General Cliff's misjudgments. I couldn't stand the sight of him, so I demoted him and sent him to the outskirts of Balanos. Calphion then constructed a black crystal extraction facility in the Western Swamp, keeping its output for themselves. It was only then that I came to understand the princess's death had been but an excuse to wage war, to obfuscate their true intentions. Moreover, the subject of my youthful affections, Roxanne Fiaza, was discovered to be a Calphionian spy. By plunging Serendia's royal family into chaos, Calphion created an excuse to attack. She orchestrated the princess's kidnapping and delivered Calphion their victory on a silver platter. There were many questions I wished to ask her, but alas, she had already taken her own life. Ever since then, I've been living desperately to set things right again. Calphion stole everything from my country. Everything from me. My family, my country, everything. Feels good to get that tail off my... An opportunity like this doesn't knock twice. I trust you understand. There's a theory suggesting she's connected to the disappearances we're investigating in southern Serendia. But for now, evidence is merely circumstantial. I've prepared a special meal for you. The cook here is quite skilled, so please, give it a try.
Schwas. Giga now, this why. Ambitious na Delwinenu.
Take your time to look around. You have good eyes.
Don't forget to stock up on potions! Hello, I'm Laura.
Are you back from meeting Sir Georgine? How did it so? Even though he didn't say it outright, an intense fury for Calpheon burns within him. Well, there's nothing more we can do for now. Let's get some rest and reconvene tomorrow. Ovius, you're up.
Right.
Take a look around.
Impressive.
Terrascopia.
All rare items come through our store. You have a good eye there. Think it's too hard to obtain coins? It will be... Go on, take your time. Welcome. This is the one and only...
How could this happen? Tell me! Why are they tormenting us like this?
Don't cry, Lady Jarette. The heir of Serendia should not shed tears.
Calpheon ordered us to disband our army by day's end. Hence, the imp issue is far from resolved. Yet they demand a hasty disbandment. Jordine, what could he have done to provoke such a response from Calpheon?
Did you rest well? The world has changed overnight. It appears we have another... Captain Cliff has urgently requested my assistance. The disbandment order was issued because of what the Shadow Knights did. The Shadow Knights have long been deemed heretics in Calpheon, following your visit to the extraction mill. It must have been Sir Edmund who reported the incident to Calpheon, and the heretics were discovered in the Protectorate. Thus, the need to root out potential traitors justified their order to disband.
What? Oh, don't tell me! You're framing him?! What, are you a spy from Calpheon? Huh?
Lady Jarette, please, calm down. This...
What business did the Grand Chamberlain have with them? Was it black crystals? Sacrificial offerings of virgins and children?
The king? The Shadow Knights seek a king now? Master Alustin, it was just as you surmised.
Indeed. It seems they aim to revive the Monarch of Darkness, Belmorn.
Belmorn? Captain, was Belmorn not the old king who ruled the fallen Hexa Kingdom?
Lady Jarette, our chief concern should be the disbandment order. I need you to persuade the Grand Chamberlain to accept Calpheon's terms.
What are you talking about, Captain? Are you suggesting that we station Calpheon's army within our borders?
Accept the disbandment order first. It will prove to Calpheon that we have no allegiance to the heretics. In the meantime, we will uncover the lair of those specters.
Lady Jarette, Captain Cliff's judgment is sound. Should Serendia would once again fall victim...
Silence! Have you forgotten what those Calpheon bastards did to me? You dare ask me to call in those... soul...